Hello, one and all, and welcome to We Are Not Wizards, where the only fireball we get to use comes in a bottle or when we play D&D. My name is Chad Allen Arthur, and let's say hello to my outrageous outlaws!
Good evening.
Hey, everyone.
Well, at the start of it, I want to go ahead and just say that we have all leveled up. Go ahead and tell me what level everybody is.
4.
Quattro.
That's right. So, I wanted to go ahead and stay at the beginning. What did you guys take? Anything interesting? Any fun that you guys want to say? Just some additional stats? What'd you guys do?
I decided to take the feat of sharpshooter.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
What about the rest of you?
I decided to take Fey Touched. Was able to bump my wisdom to 18 and get a couple extra spells.
That's what's up.
Oh man, I'm boring. I just went for the straight stats.
What'd you go stat-wise, though?
Just purely in strength.
Okay, well, you know what? I think that sometimes the best way to make the best of your character is just to make him a little bit stronger. Put him in the gym. That's how it works sometimes. But let me just go ahead and start it, because we had to start a little bit late. You know, some things happened here, and that is my fault. But you know what? Let's scratch all that and get right into the game and do a little bit of a recap. Last time we were here, some interesting things sort of came up. First thing we saw that some weird mechanics or technology has been attached to the goblins that we've saved at last planet, the planet now being named Goblin D's. But, you know, whatever, that's just how it is. And it seems that we've lost one of our buddies. He'll be back in. Don't even worry about that, guys. Technical issues for days. Anyways, as things happen and people do their own thing and decide that, oh, maybe the AIT is not as trusting as possible, because it seems that she was part of the reason why there is mechanics. And on top of that, we found out that the whole leader of the outlaws, the person that we've put so much trust in, apparently is not to be trusted at all. Throwing away a cigar that we all tried to get a hold of, but unfortunately it was for naught, because it was completely fake and he was just some sort of image that you guys couldn't find and you couldn't touch. But on that, we left off right where you guys, the ship had docked and was right there in front of you. And I believe that you guys were all about to get onto the ship to talk to Ida, if I'm not mistaken.
I think we were on the ship talking to the Dr. Goblin.
That's true. You had just started, but you were heading towards her, correct?
Right.
On that note, let's go ahead and show a little bit of an image real quick, just so you guys can see what our girl looks like for a second. Eva. I said Ida. I'm so stupid. Ava's right here, the AIT of the Camden. This is the first time you guys got to see a bit of an image of her. And we're seeing like greenish hair, a bluish like after image of her, mechanics throughout her body. But obviously this is all an image that can't be touched nor truly seen. You're looking straight through her. But if you guys are kind of done talking to that doctor, you're more than welcome to go somewhere else, and you don't have to go towards Ava at all. You can go wherever you'd like. So for that, go ahead and discuss that among yourselves.
Are we in the room with Dr. Kipper right now?
Yes, you are in the room with Dr. Kipper right now.
Well, Dr. Kipper, it would be really nice if you just didn't steal our things and give them to goblins, without approving it with us first, because we could have flown off and they could have, exploded, and you would have killed most of you people.
Well, that may be true, but you see, before, what would we have known? We were a culture that did not understand technology and did not understand your customs. To demean us or to look down on us because we did not understand would be short-sighted, I would feel. Now, of course, we have the technology, we see things, we understand the world around us. Of course, if we did something inappropriate at this point, feel free to demolish our reputation. But I believe at this point it would be, at least at when we were a more simple people, it wasn't a good idea. Wouldn't be a good idea.
Oh, well, I'm just saying that even if maybe you don't touch things that you don't understand.
How would we know we didn't understand it until now? See, again,
Well,
you
if you
are
looked at
not
it and didn't know.
understanding we were simple.
Yeah, well, if you looked at it and didn't know, that's a sign of not understanding.
I think you are very offended. Why are you so offended that we use this technology? From what I understand, it's old and unusable by you.
I just
At
wish you
least that
wouldn't
is
touch our
what
stuff.
Ava has told us.
Just don't touch our stuff.
What happened there? It is just weird today, isn't it? But you know what? Ava's looking all on you, and she is kind of not in the room. Obviously, she's not like listening, but she's around you. It could be called immediately. But Kipper looks at you and is just like, "Zell, I'm more interested in why this offends you so much."
It's just we have these things called boundaries,
Of course.
and it just seems like touching our things and not even just touching it, just stealing it. It's just crossing the boundary for us.
Didn't you steal this ship from Lady and the Grey Lady? I'm pretty sure you did that.
I don't remember it that way. Do you guys remember it that way?
More like won it fairly and squarely.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't there. I can't say. All I know is that the Grey Lady had it, and now you have it. From what I understand, the Star Sea is very, lawless, and people can do what they want. And I feel if you are offended, you should get over it. You saved us. We are your responsibility. We needed this things, and if you did not want us to steal from your ship, if you did not want to take care of us, well, life's hard. You should throw us out now if that's the way you feel. But we needed this, and I will not apologize for helping my people. It's just how it is.
What is she surrounded by?
She's not surrounded necessarily by anything. There's some very simple beds that have been broken, and it looks like she's like put them back together, or had maybe some other goblins put them back together. There's some medical supplies nearby, needles that look like they've been cleaned and disinfected, but were definitely used at one point. She's working with what she's got, but it is a medical wing that is not doing too hot. But she's not really surrounded by anything. She's just kind of like at a desk in front of you.
Okay, never mind.
What's your idea? What's going on in your head?
I was just gonna fuck up her shit.
No.
That was it.
Well, to be fair,
was gonna
it's
break
not
shit.
she doesn't have any personal things, but you could easily decide. You could break some. You know what? Give me an investigation roll. Let's see if there's if DC 15. Let's see if there's anything special on her that would be important.
Risk poking yourself with a used needle.
Disinfected.
Cleaned. Oh my god. It's a 1.
Like giving some advice.
On a nat 1, you see this little metal object right on her desk. It looks like it's made out of silver or maybe even gold, but it is circular and it has like these nice little tied gold looking things on the side, but it's little and it looks like it might be important to her. It's right there on her desk.
I'm going to mage hand and steal it.
Okay, give me a
Now
Let's
my
see,
mage
yeah.
hand is invisible.
your mage hand is invisible. Okay. you know what? On that, you are able to grab it. She is none the wiser, and you have a little piece of caramel candy that is
Nice.
wrapped in what a gold and silvery plastic.
So I'm just going to turn to her and say, "Don't do it again," and just skip out with the caramel candy.
Oh, well, okay, have a good day. She looks around. She's like, "Where is that caramel? I was going to eat it, but She looks at Igri and Emerald, and she goes, "Oh, well, is there something that you need? Something that you would like to discuss with me?"
Nothing I don't think Cassie hasn't said already. I think we'll make our leave.
Before you go, do you feel the same as her that we have stolen or insulted you? Because as I said before, we are a simple culture that we use what we find, and of course now we understand that it's not appropriate. But I needed to help my people. Or do you feel differently from her? I would like to ask both of you that.
I have no issue with you trying to help your people. I just don't understand why Ava was encouraging you to use it. I
So
think we
the
have more
issue.
questions for Ava, not you.
So the issue is with Eva, for you particularly.
Correct.
And my turtle friends, the one who speaks Goblin. What is your opinion on it all?
I don't really know. It just seems dangerous. You could have hurt a lot of people. I just don't really know.
Well, that's very true. But in honesty, I did the experiment first on myself. So afterwards, I knew it was good afterwards. So I didn't want to hurt anybody. But if that's the way you feel, I understand, and I think that is good of you to think of my people as well as you think of yourselves. But toodaloo, you have a good day. I will get back to work. I would love to, look more and study and have a good day.
All right.
Now, Delaney, has Cassie walked just outside of the door as she skipped out, or has she gone somewhere else?
No, she's just outside of the door.
She's just outside of the door. Okay, so Igri Emerald, she kind of like scoots you outside because she's trying to study some medical terminology. Being in the medical field, especially only for a day, basically, it's hard. She's got to study up. But you see Cassie right outside. Yeah.
She's just leaning against the wall, trying to suck on this hard candy.
You're just going through that teenage youth thing, ain't you?
I just have a lot of emotions right now.
Well, I think these should be directed to Ava. I want to know what she's doing and why she's having them do that. Ava? Let's start looking around.
Ava appears right in front of you in the hallway. She goes, "Hello, what can I do for you?"
Yeah, we were kind of wondering why you were giving the goblins older versions of our pals.
Oh, very simple. I was talking to a former chieftain, and he said that he was nervous and scared about the world that we were going to visit, and he was scared of everything. And I felt that I should do something because I like to help, and helping's what I do. So I talked to them and said that the best thing to do is create knowledge and to understand things. And then he said, "Well, we only speak one language." And I said, "Oh, I know how I can help." So I added a very, very archaic PAL. It was one of the first that we had technology here. I found the schematics on the dark web. Went through the galactic network and found it.
You don't worry that the AI could find us if you're searching through that?
Of course I do. I went very, 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 I went through with a lot of trepidation, and I wanted to make sure that I didn't do anything to harm us because, of course, helping is my main priority. But I had to help. I helped them. It was a risk, and I took the risk.
You took that risk without talking to us, though.
Yes. That was not good. Did I do bad?
I mean, that's how I feel. Cassie, you agree?
Oh, no.
Well, we all know how I feel, but
No, Cassie, how you feel? Tell me. I don't know. You told me not to listen to you guys. I haven't been listening to any conversations unless somebody talks to me.
Now, my mom's would always say this phrase, but before then, she would say, "Pardon my French." I'm not really sure what that means, but she said, "You're really pissing me off." And I feel like that really applies to this situation.
I'm pissing you off. Okay, I'm gonna look up nomenclature as well as galactic hand to hand and sort of understand what this means. Okay, I will do that. I'm so sorry that I hurt all of your feelings. What can I do to make it up to you all?
I have a thought.
Okay,
I mean, since you put us all at risk,
of course.
you kind of owe us some information on
Course.
if we're about to go on this other mission. And is there a way to turn off tracking for every ship? For anything? For the AI and the Outlaws itself?
I'm having trouble understanding your question. Do you mean to make it where other people cannot be tracked by the artificial intelligence, the Coven,
Where we
You know,
can't
the
be
AIs.
tracked.
No, this ship cannot be tracked. But are you trying to make it for others not to be tracked?
No, just this ship to go completely off the grid for everyone.
We are off the grid. We cannot be tracked by any AI. This ship predates a lot of mechanical issues as well as the galactic location devices that have been installed in pretty much any ship. In fact, one of your ships has it. Oh, you knew that, right? One of your ships has a locating device.
Which one?
It's got to be the
Oh.
bus.
That's right. The standard does have a locating device. It comes with all ships. I imagine that would have been relayed to you, but it seems it has not been. Would you like me to deactivate it? Has been out. It has been used ever since you have set off originally.
Yes. Yes, please.
Oh, okay. I'll turn it off now. Done. It's turned off. I had to get the dilithium crystal inside of it, though.
Sorry?
When I hacked into the ship, I broke the dilithium crystal inside. Sorry. Is that bad? I did bad, didn't I? I did so bad.
I mean, but you did a good thing at the same time, so it's,
Yes, it was out of energy. Does that help? It wasn't. It had nothing in it.
Oh, yeah, that's better, yeah.
Okay, good, good.
Ava, is there anything else in the ship that can be tracked right now outside of the standard that you just deactivated?
At the moment, let me go ahead and roll for this. No, nothing that can be tracked.
Okay. Well, I don't want to speak for everyone, but I think if you are to go onto the dark web again, I think you should let us know first because
Of course,
you pose a risk.
I will.
If you do so.
Boundaries. I will respect boundaries. I understand.
Say, I've refrained from using abilities to do the same since I've met this crew. It's for the
What
best.
abilities do you perhaps have that I do not have?
Just similar, going on the dark web.
Interesting. Okay. I will say I was very, very careful. Have you used it? Do you not use it? I shouldn't ask questions. That's rude. Should I leave now?
I mean, I think it's time to set sail for a new thing, right? Or,
Yeah,
you agree?
unless anyone else has anything. Do you agree?
I'm okay. Has Tex woken up yet?
Tex is A-okay. He has been still shut down, but I've kept him in a room at the moment. He is in the security wing.
All right. Got to go find Brad Knightley.
I forgot about Brad Knightley. Oh my gosh. What am I going to say to him? I just got so angry. Oh, I think I need to lie down.
Well,
Speaking of, I would like to say I have information that you all might want to know.
Is this Ava or Chad?
This is Ava.
Gotcha.
Would you like to know? I do not want to cross boundaries.
Yeah.
If you think we want
Okay.
to know it, the answer is almost always yes.
Awesome. The sheriff has given me a dossier over some of your people. It is encrypted, so I cannot get into all of it, but I do have some information on Brad Knightley.
Give it.
Of course. She shows a little bit of a picture right there. Brad Knightley, captain of the Jade Vulture, originally within the Outlaws, now known as a Dreamboat, as I've heard Cassie Brown noting several times throughout our stay on the Camden.
The color of his eyes. I like the color of his eyes. That's a good color.
I'm telling you, he is incredible. The most attractive guy and the most attractive outlaw out there. And he does so much good.
I have no note of that. I can tell you what he has done. He was the captain of the Jade Vulture. He was known to come from lots of money beforehand, his family owning several entertainment industries. He has gone to military school where he was proficient in acting, piloting, as well as equestrian. He was also a born battle strategist, knowing a lot of former stuff prior, but excelling in planning as well as small naval as well as space battles.
Ava, tell me something I don't know. He's just a full package.
You may not. Okay, give me a. Actually, go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
What is that?
What if I told you it was a 6? Does that pass? I rolled a 2.
You rolled a 2?
+4,
Okay.
baby. +4.
Okay.
It's that attitude.
Literally.
Tell you what. Here's what I'm gonna say. There is because it's such a low roll, I feel like either I can't give it to you or I have to apply a risk. Do you want there to be a risk?
I was mainly joking, so I'm fine with not getting it.
Got it. She goes, ha ha ha, funny joke. I enjoyed that. Today he is known to be on the television show in the, what is that galaxy's name? I can't even remember. Hold on. In the Candyland galaxy, and he is on the show Out with the In-Laws. Haha! Play on words. Outlaws, out with the in-laws. Very funny. Or what I've been told.
It is. It's very funny and a very funny show, but I forgot he was in my backyard.
Very true. Lives in the same planet as you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that won't stop me. Yeah, no, I'm so excited. I won't have to
Okay.
lose my high school or my family or anyone else I ran away with.
I'd also like to note that several people are still on the ship. Would you like to meet them?
Sure. Whoever we met.
Okay. You've already met Kipper. She is still on the ship, but it seems there is someone in the hangar as well as throughout the entire ship. There is one right off the security wing, one in the hangar, as I said, one in the herpetology, as well as. Hold on one second. Let me pull out my map. I had all this organized, and while this might sound like an excuse, my dog ate my homework. I had so much organized, and I had to rewrite it all. One is in the science room. One is in the security room. One is in the engine room. Apologize. And then finally, one in the medical wing, which is Kipper. Where would you like to go first?
I think whichever one would be just closest to where we are currently.
Okay, so you guys are right off of so both the science, security, and engine room are available to you, but the hangar's on the top floor. So if that narrows it down, the engine, science, or security.
Should we split up? I feel like
Yeah, let's all take one.
yeah, we can all take a selfie with them so we can meet all of them.
Okay, so Igri, where would you like to go? Engine, science, security, or hangar? Or, if hangar's not on the table, it's up to you.
The security.
Okay, security room for you. Emerald.
I'll take the engine.
Got it. And finally, Cassie Brown.
I guess that makes me the science.
All right.
Nerd.
Cassie didn't do too well in science.
Let's say
Go
I
ahead
think-
and-
I think he said hangar too, because science is where the Kipper is.
No,
No, that's
Kipper's
medical.
in the medical wing.
Oh,
There is
medical.
somebody in the hangar, but
Okay.
she has not said the name. I think she's... you know what? Give me an insight check, whoever wants to, why she did not give you guys the names directly.
Nose goes.
7.
Okay?
8.
Oh my god, maybe I should. I got a 12.
You have no idea why she didn't tell you. Your insight hasn't been able to say anything. None of you. Man, low rolls today, right?
Okay, that was my highest rolls for the past 2 sessions.
Well, so this we've got security room again was Igri, and engine room is Emerald. Everybody go ahead and roll me a flat 20.
Okay,
Flat D20 real quick.
Eva, while we're over there meeting, can you just set sail for Candyland?
Oh, of course. 7, Igri.
9.
3.
Got it. Okay. So as you guys separate, Eva goes, well, of course, I will definitely talk to our pilot about setting sail immediately. Goodbye. As she kind of goes off, obviously, she said something about pilot, but we will start with Igri. As you kind of go into the security room, you note a slightly taller goblin. What looks to be like braids or dreads with some piercings. It looks like she has a white lab coat that she's sort of like torn some pockets off of to make it look more militarized. And she has like these pants that look like they're cargo pants a little bit, but they don't. But she's wearing no shoes. She has what looks to be a weapon on her side, but she is in the security room, just kind of like punching the like a practice dummy, just doing her karate skills, like hey-ya, hey-ya.
Oh, you look awfully tough over there.
Who said that? Hello, what can I do for you? What's going on?
I just come to check out who was in here still, because I know most of the goblins have left the ship.
Ah, you're a turtle boy, part of the ship.
Yeah, I'm a turtle.
Very interesting. Let me go ahead and pull her name up again. I had all this organized, but it just doesn't work like that for me sometimes. She goes, the name is Paula. I will be your new weapons expert.
What was your name again?
Paula. Paoulua. Paula.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Can I call
Yes.
you Paul? You seem like a
Paul. You can call me what you wish, but Paula is the name I was given by my father.
All right.
His name was Paul.
What weapons are you best with?
All the weapons that you could think of, I have proficiency with. I am not a great fighter by my goblin-like, and I have not been able to train my body yet because I am merely a goblin, but I am on my way. But I have skill in all, as well as I am learning the ship's weaponry and how to best contain it and use it to our abilities.
All right, then. That's just. So you're not good at fighting, but you're good with weapon. You're
I
confusing
am
me.
knowledgeable, but I am still training my body.
Oh,
When the mind is knowledgeable, but the body is not ready. 'Tis a sad fact, but 'tis the truth of what I am.
I use this stick right here, and I hit people with it.
She pulls out what her weapon, and it looks like it is a billiard club with studs on the end. She's like, I too have a stick.
Why's it got spikes on it?
No studs. These not spikes. You not see?
I am kind of old, so my vision's not the best. Not as good as it used to be.
You should wear glasses.
No, they look bad.
Kipple wears glasses. You should take it.
No. Well, are we doing something here, or are you just gonna show off your club here with your stuff?
Yes. She puts it down. It seems to be that the club is completely fine, and she seems to be making a noise with her mouth as kind of like a drawing. You know what? Give me a. You're hearing it, so we'll do a perception check. Doesn't count if it falls to the floor.
Unless it's a 20.
Perception. 21.
21 on a 21. You seem to know it is a weapon completely made out of raw materials like wood and metal that she's crafted herself. But it seems she's making some kind of sound effect because she wants it to be more high tech. So she's making kind of like a lightsaber sound as she draws. She goes, yes, my weapon of choice.
All right.
She seems to be a little bit of a nerd.
I will cast Shillelagh on my weapon, and then since it looks all fancy now, I'll start just swinging mine around and go.
How does your staff change as you cast Shillelagh?
It looks like vines grow up it, harden, and thorns grow out, and at the very top there's like the little eggshell.
Give me
not
a
eggshell, turtle shell.
Give me another perception check real quick.
Give you a what?
Give me another perception check real quick.
That's another 21.
Wow. On a 21, she looks at you and you can see such jealousy, and she goes, fine weapon.
Well,
I will train myself to create and learn more of weaponry so I can make a great weapon.
Yeah.
I'm trying right now to get our weapons operation as well as our railgun working properly.
It's all in the wrist. Just remember that.
Of course, the wrist.
The wrist.
That's how you use
I will learn these wrist abilities that you have spoken to me.
All right.
I have joined our conversation, but I have work to do so that this ship can be operational for the captains such as you.
All right, get that gun going. Whatever.
Will do.
I'm gonna go. I might go take a nap. I'm pretty tired.
Naps. I take 0 naps. I've never taken a nap before.
Well, you should try it. They're fun. It's helpful. It's refreshing.
Well, you see, naps, and then we switch over to, I believe, Cassie Brown. What was your roll? I believe yours was lower than Emerald's, right?
3.
Oh, yours was definitely lower. Emerald, you went into the engine room, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. So at the engine room, you see a man that's very similar to you. He has mechanics like that. He has a large nose, is like a big white collar around, and he has a little leather hat on top, but he looks familiar as he turns around and goes, "Oh, hello, sir. How's it going?" And you look in front of you and you see Cliff right there in the engine room.
Hey, Cliff, you look a little different as of late.
Oh, yes. Everyone kept telling me I had a British accent, so I felt that Ava showed me some videos of British people when it was a thing. So look at me, I'm a modern British man. Give me a history check.
Oh. I got a nat 1 and I have a -1 to history. So 0.
0.
A 0.
Yeah.
Cliff, the history that you know of Cliff, his experience with him, not a guy that is known to be on the pulse of things. Someone who is a little bit out there. Cliff is wearing the hell out of this outfit. Cliff is made, for some reason, looking at Cliff right now, you feel like something has changed to him. Cliff is on top of things.
Cliff, if I can say, by the way, this is a welcome change.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. A lot of people have been laughing at me, but I figure it's just, they see me and they see a bit of, a new confidence. Also, I have broken 3 fingers since I've been in this room, and I feel I need to go see Kipper.
You know, Cliff, I think people would respect you a little more if you stopped telling them how often you injure yourself within, like, just being in the same room as them.
Oh, so,
Like, still go to Kipper, but you don't tell
okay.
them about it. Especially not how you did it. And if you
I-
need to
I-
tell me about injuring yourself, maybe make up a better story.
Give me an insight check.
Ooh, that's better. 20, dirty 20.
He has a -2 to that. He rolled a 7. He goes,
Of course, he has
oh,
negatives too.
you can tell that this has never occurred to him that he might be his own worst enemy. And he's just like, oh God. Okay, I will, I'll do that. I'll try to do my best. Not talking about how I've definitely broken a toe while standing here. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh God, Cliff, come on, ow!
Well, go get to the med bay, and then once you finish up there, get back in the kitchen. We got dinner rush to get ready for.
All right, I've been working on the engine. If
Speaking of, what are you doing in here?
oh well, the problem is it seems there's been a lot of things in this area that I've not been able that hasn't been manned, so to speak. You know, lot of people, and we don't have a lot of people, so I've just been picking up odd jobs here and there. I've been working in the engine room. I've been gardening. I've been doing lots of things, and trying my best. Ava says that I'm a bit of a genius, even though her mechanics didn't work on me. I don't know what she means.
Now, Cliff, I don't mean this harshly, but there's
Of
a big
course.
difference between manning the engine room to our ship and gardening. And I feel like you might be better suited for gardening.
I would agree with you, except I've killed all the plants that I've ever planted.
Have you ever heard of a snake plant? I don't think you would kill that.
I've never heard of it. What is it?
It's very water resistant. It just you can forget about watering it for a year.
Okay,
It'll probably be alive still.
got it.
As
What
long
do
as you
I
don't
do?
build it up, it'll probably be fine.
I've set flame to many a plant. Will it be able not to catch flame?
You know what? Gardening might be too much.
Oh no! This is not good!
Cliff, you are in some ways amusing. Maybe some of the young goblin children would just find you funny if you just rattle on about your stories.
Maybe. I tried to do daycare when I lived on our planet, but the parents didn't feel comfortable with me around their children. They said that I've dropped too many things.
Yeah, I get. Maybe don't pick up the children, but you can
All right.
talk to them.
I'll try. I'll figure out my niche sooner or later. I'm only 27. We live to be about 35.
You'll figure it out.
I'll
You know,
figure it out sooner or later.
there's a lot of dignity in being this kind of hope for everyone when they realize life could be worse.
Yeah, I found that I'm doing some good things, and I've seen that Ava said I have an excellent memory. Though my brain seems to be stunted to some degree, she tried to put information in me to make me more capable, but it didn't work. So she just gave me a book on how to read Common. I learned how to read Common very quickly. That's good.
Yeah,
Now I
that's
understand
good.
Common. Yeah. Nothing else
About that-
worked though.
About what she was trying to put in you, though, I know it didn't work. What was kind of her initial reaction to it not working, though?
She said sometimes when a brain has nothing in it, it's good when it works better. That when a brain has nothing in it, it's easier to put information in. It seems that everybody of my culture had nothing in their brains. What she said about me was that the only explanation is that I was a genius.
Oh, okay. Well, Cliff, I was wondering, have you ever picked up a musical instrument before?
I've never played an instrument. I've heard instruments.
Well, since you are a certified genius and all, do you think if you could just pick one up since you've heard them before?
Please give me one.
I don't have one, I don't think.
Oh God. You found my place in this world and now I can't even do that.
Well, you could just make the world your own instrument, Cliff.
What should I learn to whistle? I'm not good at it.
When you're in the kitchen today, Cliff, just take some of the pots and pans that we have and some of the different wooden spoons and just
All
hit 'em
right.
and try to hear different sounds they make.
I'll go to the kitchen like you asked me.
Yeah, go to the med bay first, but then
Okay. He takes off his little leather cap and he puts on a chef and he goes, "Oh, I'll get there right away. I'll go to the med bay first. It's very hard to walk. Ow, ow."
Like pat him on his back as he goes.
His spine shatters.
Yeah.
Oh, don't do that. The
I
surgery's
imagine he has
still.
a bag of holding of hats, and he puts on a different hat for every job he does. He has a little gardener's hat.
As we go, he walks off. Emerald's still within the engine room. As we come upon the science room with Cassie, as you see a smaller goblin, smaller than the rest that you've seen so far, with a much larger head and little. It's like, yeah, it's got to just things. Okay, what is this? Oh, yes, make it burn. Just kind of all over the place.
Hi.
What? Hello? Who is you? Oh, very nice, enjoyable.
Please don't say that.
No? Okay. You want to blow things up? I blow it up right now.
That's kind of cool, but I'm just Cassie Brown. I'm one of the
Cassie Brown. I'm Siegfried. You can call me Siggy.
Siggy.
Siggy. S-I-G-I.
I take a step back. Obviously, repulsed.
All right. Lots of people do the same thing around me. I don't understand why people do this.
I think I can think of a couple of reasons. So what do you do on the ship?
Yes, I'm now the science officer of the wing of the Camden. I make things blow up. I make things go boom. I make lots of things, and I make chemicals mixed together. I'm very brilliant.
Glad to have you on board. What are you making?
Yes. Grabs a chemical. Not making anything right now. I should make something. Hold on. Takes chemicals. He starts to pour them together. So, yes, Siggy is so good. Siggy will make something big and boom and you see a chemical that looks like it's bubbling and it's in a little vial with a cork on the top. So I made it. There you go.
What is it?
Not sure yet. You should use it.
Do I drink it?
Don't do that. Don't drink it.
Do I just pour it? What do I do with it?
I've drank a lot of things I've made, and my voice is stuck like this now.
Oh, okay, that explains it. Well, come here.
Yes. Okay.
I'm gonna grab his shirt, pull him in, open the vial, and hold it over his head. If you ever try to blow us up or threaten us in any way,
this is aggressive.
I will pour all of it down your throat.
Give me the
And then I will
intimidation
find
check.
your family and pour it down.
Oh God.
Intimidation?
Yeah,
Let's see.
give me an intimidation roll.
Ooh. 16.
He has a +3.
16.
He goes, well, seeing as you know my entire planet and all of my people, I'm very sure you could definitely find them, and I am very sure that you will pull this down my throat. I will not blow you up. Swear, I won't do it.
I will ruin your name.
Oh, okay.
And you answer to only us, me, Egri, and Emerald.
Okay. I won't do anything. I'll only
I like
answer. Okay. Jesus Christ, that girl's 14. Oh God. He ducks under his table and goes, I shouldn't have given her that chemical. That was not good on me. She's scary.
Oh, and if you could make a couple bombs, that would be kind of cool.
Okay,
Grenades.
well, I'll make bombs, but I don't use them, right?
No. Absolutely
Okay.
not.
Got it. I'll make the bombs.
Okay. I think we're done here, right?
Yeah, sure. We're done. Bye-bye.
Bye. And then I just skip out.
What? Can we just talk about Cassie Brown just being a bully recently?
could
What
not
the
listen to
hell?
That voice. I was like,
I
oh.
know. I hate the voice already, and I'm the one who came up with it.
Cassie's just having one of those mood swings. She almost died, and she doesn't trust anyone.
Man, if only I could do an insight check on these mood swings. Understand myself.
Try it. I've been rolling very poorly.
Unfortunately, that's not how this game works. But each of you, Ava kind of like appears in front of you and wherever respective you are. She goes, I've talked to our pilot, and she says that she's ready to take off if you are. On that note, before we move on to that, and you all kind of like make your choices, let's show some pictures of our Camden crew. So at the left, we see Paula, our weapons expert. We see Siegfried, our science officer, and Cliff, our cook, botanist, historian, idiot, maybe sous chef, whatever he wants to be. I think you all can figure out which one's which, but we will take that down for the moment. But you see Ava appears in front of you all and goes, hello, the pilot is ready to leave if you all are.
I think we wanted to go to the hangar still first, right? Or I guess
Yes.
we did.
Yes. Why? Oh, yes. The pilot is no longer in the hangar. You said you would like to leave, right?
Well, let us meet the pilot first before we ship off.
Yeah, I really
Sure.
think I should be driving.
She's in the cockpit waiting for you if you guys would like to go there first.
Yeah, let's go.
Of course. Feel free. I will go there now and let her know not to set off for the next planet. Goodbye. She goes,
You two won't fucking believe who was in the engine room. It was Cliff.
Igri's probably not here. He went to take a nap.
He's
he was like, I'm
"Well,
sick
yeah,
of today.
He wasn't joking.
That Paula bitch just made him so mad. He's like, okay, the aggressiveness, I'm not into it. Tired him out. So, if you're actually taking a nap, Emerald, Cassie, do you want to go up to the cockpit and see the new pilot of your ship?
Yeah.
So, you guys go and you see in front of you a little green face wearing what looks to be some goggles on her neck, some black and white military type kind of outfit. Not within the captain's chair. It seems that there is a place in the front of the ship. It's some dials as well as like a basically like a gear shift on the side, and a chair turns around, and in front of you, you see Delilah going, hello, I learned some things.
Lord, take the wheel.
I'm Delilah. You don't remember me. We haven't talked a lot. I've only talked to Ingrid, and that's my best friend. Hi.
He's actually my best friend.
Can I be your best friend too?
My best friend?
Yes.
A lot of slots already taken, but I guess I can put you at the bottom.
I totally understand. I will definitely be the bottom of this list.
Wait, just check. We'll have to actually put you on the waiting list.
Oh, of course. This is not how I wanted to start my day.
I'm gonna lean down and give her like a little hug.
Hi. This is the first time that we've been able to talk. Hello.
Wow, this is so different, but so good.
I
I got things for you, and I'll pull out the little pink boots.
Oh my goodness. She pulls her feet out, no shoes at all. She puts them on. She add a little bit of color to this outfit. Let me go ahead and pull the rest of our crew up. We'll see Kipper and now Delilah. Delilah, obviously a little bit smaller than what your average goblin is, but Delilah seems to has the same kind of mechanics in the back of her head. She's like, well, I add some of the technology like the other people, and I said that I wanted to fly the yellow thing, and then she said okay, and here I am. I figured that this would be the best place for me.
She's just said okay. She gave me so much shit about it, and I wanted to. Those
Yeah,
colors.
she said that protocol states that it seems that the younger people get to fly on this ship. So she felt that maybe I would be really good at being a pilot because you're good at being a pilot. She picks her nose.
Yeah, well, pilots don't pick their noses, and they don't wear sparkly boots. So.
Oh God.
At least
Why
it's
did you
not-
put these boots on me? I didn't know. What did you say? Go ahead and
There's
repeat
nothing
that.
wrong with these boots, and I'll flash mine out, showing that we're matching.
Oh,
Cassie's so chill.
give me an insight check real quick, Emerald.
All right. Ooh, 19.
You know, 19 on a 19. You see. Do it also. Give me a perception check.
A perception check?
Yeah, perception check and insight on this one. Get a little bit as much knowledge as you can.
Oh, it's exactly the same. Just no modifier. 19.
Okay, cool. She has a little on perception. You kind of see a little smirk grow on her face. She's like, "Oh, wow!" And you see that she kind of like adjusts the boots a little bit higher. She was kind of taking them off. But on an insight, you kind of see that there's a new confidence within Delilah. A little bit more of a assuredness of herself, but also, she's still a child. She's impressionable. So I think that she is kind of looking for a little bit of validation, not just from you, but from the rest of your peers.
Not gonna get
Sure.
it.
Is this confidence, I would say, derived from the head chip or the boots?
This is definitely from the boots. If any,
yeah.
it has to be from. I feel like as a DM, if I did not make this insight come from the boots, that'd be silly of me. It has to be, even if it makes 0 sense.
Sure.
But on that, it goes, well, I can't. She told me to move the ship. I can't move the ship unless there's a captain. I'm just here to sort of pilot it and do what you guys want me to do.
Well, Cass, I think it's time to go meet Brad.
Yeah, but she stays on the ship.
I had no plans of course, I had no plans of leaving the ship. I'm little. I'd get shot.
Yeah, by someone.
Okay. What's going on here?
Are
Are we
all
okay? What'd I do to you? Is this okay?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Just some people just need to remember their rank.
I'm pilot. That's my rank. My position.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around now.
Yeah. Emerald, if you don't have anything, I think I need to go to my room. My mom would send me to my room in this situation, so I'm just going to send myself there.
Okay.
On
Make sure
that
you're not
note,
understanding this. Teenage angst.
on that note, Cassie Brown has left the room, headed to her room. Igri in his room as well, taking a nap. Emerald, you are the only one in the cockpit ready to give the final command, so feel free to take a seat and give the command to go. Where are we headed?
Okay. All right, Delilah. Let's see what this ship's done for you. Let's head here, and I'll give her the address and kind of dossier we have on Brad Knightley.
She opened up. She goes, "Whoa, that guy is hot to try. I'll say that right now. That's a good-looking guy." Anyway, but not my type. I prefer him tall, lanky, but with like a thing of muscle. Anyway, I'm 6. I shouldn't be talking like this. This is not good for me. Anyways, all right, set a course. we're gonna go ahead. Hey, we're gonna add this to stage. Need a little bit of help from you, real quick. So
I also had saved. I have one cookie left in the inventory. I want to give it to Delilah after she takes off.
She takes the cookie. She's like, wow. She swallows it right down. She's like, I get a cookie. That's pretty good for me.
It technically has no benefit anymore because the time's expired for it, but it's still a cookie.
We are going to, if you could just go ahead and, Eddie, open up your Star C handout real quick for me. And then if you could go and press the center and magnify it, I'd appreciate that. There we go. So on that, we are right here, if you see right under Outlaw Star. So every dilithium is 4 jumps. So the way that we're going to work this is to get to the closest star, it's going to be 1 jump. So the stars right here, to get to Candyland, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps. So we are, how many dilithium crystals do we have on the ship? 4. Okay, so then we got
And
1.
2.
Now, what was that? Go ahead and repeat that, Eddie.
Oh, I think you told us 1 gets 2 jump. You get 2 jumps per crystal, or is it 4 jumps per crystal?
Let me make sure real quick. I have it written down
I have
here.
it set at 4 warps per crystal.
4 jumps per 1 dilithium crystal.
Okay.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. On that note, go ahead and bring your mouse over to Candyland real quick. You guys have definitely used up 2 dilithium crystals here. On the right to the right of your mouse, right there is where we're going to start. You guys come into the space and see a very large pink planet. The planet immediately, as you guys come in, you smell something on the air, even though you are in a ship and all of you are asleep. Which also, I will say, this gives you a long rest immediately, and you can do some benefits as well. But I'd like to pause that real quick to describe this planet a little bit. This planet is on the star chart that you have. Has no name quite yet, so you'll have to learn that name as you go. But this is Cassie Brown's planet, so she knows her name. So I'll go ahead and send that information to you real quick, independently, so you know.
Secret information.
Let me send that real quick. I'm pretty sure the rest of the squad does not know the name of your planet. I believe I might have told you already. We'll see.
You definitely did. Yeah.
There we go. So that is your planet. That is the name of this planet. It is big, pink. You can smell almost like a cotton candy come on the wind. And as you do that, though, we'll go ahead and remove this real quick. As you do, a signal starts to come in on each of your pals, hopefully waking you. But you know what? It may not wake all of you. So let's do... Cassie Brown is asleep at this point. Igri is asleep. Emerald, I don't think you would be asleep. So let me see how many hours have passed. So, no, don't need that. You don't think...
In order for Cassie to go to sleep, she was blaring punk rock and just pacing back and forth and muttering.
On that, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
And Igri's underneath, they got banging up on turn it down up there.
So you know what? Several days have passed. You know, jumping between planets seems like it's a long venture, but you know, you guys are spanning galaxies and going back and forth and light years of information, but it only takes a full day to do 1 jump. So about a week has passed. So a little bit less than 8 days. So you guys have a lot of information. You feel, of course, on 8 days of long rest, you guys can, of course, research, talk to people. You guys have maybe watched some television with each other. Some bonding moments have happened. And, of course, as it is long rest, we can talk about what you did on those business days another time.
So I know what I did. If they will let me, I will subject them to it.
She was just bullying all the crew members. She didn't like
making us
the
all
whole
watch the Brad Knightley video over
That's
and
what
over.
I was
there
doing.
it
We're doing the Brad Knightley experience.
time.
And especially the deluxe one, where you can see the
Oh, the
backstage.
deluxe one,
Yeah.
which, if I believe, is 6 hours long, if I'm not mistaken.
It was, I think,
The
7.
original,
Yeah.
the original's 1, and then now this is like 7 or 8 hours worth of just bonus stuff. It's not really anything good. It's literally just like B footage of like.
It's like Snapchat footage of him just
It's
like
like,
on
yeah.
the toilet.
Just Brad Knightley, just like, you don't have to video me all the time, and as you guys come in, a week has passed. I think all of you would be able to see this. Ping comes on your PAL. All of it blings like a little bit of video messages there. You guys are more than welcome to press it and see it. Igri, your new knowledge recently has given you that kind of information. So you are more than welcome to understand it and feel it.
Yeah, I'll press the button.
I don't.
All right.
I will.
She's still in a bad mood after a week.
Igri and Emerald, you
Turning
pass
home.
it. You press the button. A little image comes up of a man with a big top hat, a cane, and he's spinning. He's like, "Hello, what is going on? You guys have gone into Candyland Space, home of some of the most amazing features and good times you can ever come across. Of course, there are some rules here in Candyland, as there is everywhere else. So let me go ahead and spill it for you." You hang up. Emerald hangs up. Igri, feel free to hang up at any point. On that note, just give me a little. Yeah, hang that up if you want to. He looks at you and he looks at you straight in the eyes as if he sees you. Give me a perception check.
15.
15. You see him looking through to your eyes, but you can sort of tell that he doesn't necessarily really see you. It's just a video. On that, he kind of looks towards you and he's like, "Few rules here. We are a no violence and no cursing type of galaxy. So that means watch your mouth and watch those hands, kiddies and folks. Also, once you're in this galaxy, we like to make sure that any ship, and I mean any ship with weaponry, this is so hard to say, gets shot down immediately. So, if you could follow those rules and go ahead and shoot yourself down, that would be great. Have a good one. And as always, welcome to Candyland." And shoots off.
Oh, is
Give
it
me...
over? Oh, man.
Igri, give me a history check with disadvantage.
Oh, man. Let's
Oh man.
see. Disadvantage is 11.
Hey,
On
better than someone.
11, you notice... No, I don't think that you would... I mean, if I don't know it for sure, I'm just going to roll for it.
Can I say that I have background knowledge of knowing the rules of Candyland and then remember,
Yes.
like, oh my God, we're on a ship with weapons?
Yes, you definitely could know that, and you know, like, kind of going on. But on that,
I
you...
also add that I
Igri...
eat cookies or brownies or blondies like every day of the week for Delilah.
Very
Just
well.
for Delilah?
Oh, yeah, no one else is allowed in?
Look at that face, that stare right there.
I think for everybody.
Let me
I
check
don't
my-
even want it.
I think, yeah, for everyone, sure, yeah.
I can make 8 at a time, so.
No, it's fine.
On that
It's like a
note,
thought.
I don't think that you recognize this person. It doesn't seem, there's no sort of information that you have prior that could kind of give you any sort of key in
Oh,
on
I would
it.
have definitely taken one of the days to explain, like, who people are and what they look like in Candyland.
Okay, what's the most important people? Okay, you know what? On that note, we will say... I got a natural 20. I don't think he's going to have any information. Even if you explain, he has dementia. That's why he got disadvantage on this.
You saying I got a natural 20. Okay.
Yeah.
Weird flex. Weird flex.
I'm so sorry. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to say this, but I'm like,
Rolling for dementia over there. Jesus Christ.
On that note, I don't think. Yeah, there's no way that you recognize him. I think that knowing him looking, you're gonna kind of notice that there's a little bit of a gold thing on his staff. Maybe take into note if you see anybody with like a gold thing on their cane. Might be an important person. On that note, the planet is very. You guys could easily go down and see what's up if you want to.
Well, you guys ready?
I think we need to talk to Ava first to see if we can like shield our weapons or our signal, right? Or are we already shielded?
Why? Why would we need to do that?
Well, they just have a big rule. You know how I always say I learned this in school and then I cuss? Well, I lied. There's they have some really strict rules there, and one of them is any ship with weapons on it gets immediately shot down.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we should check that out because I really want to meet Brad.
Can we take the? Does the By Felicia have any weapons on it? Can we just take?
By Felicia has no weapons on it. No.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Do we want to maybe take that down?
It's not really writing in style, but I mean, I guess if that's safer.
You tell me. I've never been here.
I mean, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
All right. On that note, you guys kind of go into the By Felicia. You see the pilot go, bye, guys. I hope you have a good day. Cassie Brown, hope you have a good one. I know we didn't get off on a good start. Okay, all right, I'm sorry. She's bullying a 6-year-old. It's like, I'm going to just go behind the cockpit. Hold on. As you go, you see Ava kind of go beside you and start walking beside you. You see a little bit of a hovering right as she touches the floor, because obviously she can't. She's just walking beside you, and she goes, hello. She's talking to Cassie Brown.
Oh, hey.
I wanted to talk to you because I felt I did not give you everything that you need to know. And I have done some research on Brad Knightley. Would you like to know some of the things?
Yeah, do you have his like favorite color or favorite drink or favorite movie or favorite
yes, favorite color jade, favorite movie Casablanca. Also, that seems to be the movie that he says. His favorite movie is actually Dumb and Dumber. Casablanca seems to be the movie he tells people he likes, but he rents that movie quite a bit. It's Dumb and Dumber.
Okay, this is all that you wanted to tell me, right?
No, I wanted to point out he may be a little different from what you've seen on his show.
Not possible. It's reality television, Ava.
Yes, reality television. Here's one thing. I just want to point it out. His nationality, where he's from, he may sound a little different from what he sounds like in the show.
No, Ava.
And he also, oh my gosh, this might be hard to say. He's a little bit older than you.
Well, obviously. We love older men.
Yeah, he's older. Okay, have a good one, Cassie Brown. She goes away.
Thanks, Ava.
That note, you guys all get within the By Felicia. It's, you know what, on that note, I can sort of show this because I haven't been able to show it before. There we go. This is what the By Felicia looks like. A big silver ship with blue on the side, kind of looking like a station wagon. You guys all get inside and set off. We'll say, you know what, it's an automated function, but Cassie Brown, you have said so much about not piloting. Let's say that you jump in the captain's chair for this one, and you pilot manually.
Oh, I sprinted to the captain's chair.
she gets in the captain's chair. All of you know that ship can fly automatically, but for some reason, I mean, you guys can let it slide if you want, but feel free to roll it and be like, no, fuck that. But if nobody rolls, she pulls her gun out. On that note, you guys go down, and you are met as you come down. You're met with these big police officer looking robots. They are made out of metal with large chests and like a triangle shape with a little baton, and it looks like a picture of a whistle that's been stickered onto their chest, as well as a little sheriff badge on the other side. And they have a little hat that looks like kind of like one of those British bobby hats that you would see in like British police officers. And it goes, "Well, hello there. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome to Candyland."
Can I say before that we got off the ship, can I cast disguise self on me and just change myself to look maybe someone like I knew from high school?
Feel
Or I
free.
guess
Let's
middle school
go.
it would be.
We could say that, yeah, middle school. Unfortunately, you didn't go to high school yet. You are 13. On that note, yeah. What does Cassie Brown sort of change herself to look like?
Okay, so she's
Obviously,
yeah.
Cassie Brown has red hair, kind of like we kind of know this, like what is it that you changed specifically about?
She has blonde hair, like
Bright blonde hair, okay.
unnaturally bright blonde hair, and then a pink like princess gown, and like sparkly like jelly shoes. So she looks literally like a popular like bubblegum princess.
All right. Bubblegum princess.
Jet on the flight out too. I probably would have also given some baked treats out.
Okay, some treats. I believe with you have some gear that adds some pluses to that. And you gave that to everybody?
Yep. +5.
Okay.
10 hit points.
All right, that gives a +5 to all your hit points. So are you giving 2 to everybody?
No, you can't stack.
Yeah,
it.
you can only. I
Everyone
was
can
gonna say,
have
I believe it was just a 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
So everyone, go ahead. You have +5 to all of your hit points. That does not include Emerald. He does not eat, so he cannot add it.
Can we just eat it later, or do we have to adjust it now?
You don't have to.
I cooked it before we came here, and you got 8 hours to eat it. So up to you.
True.
Agree is
still kind of full.
Oh, okay, fine. I made this special for you, but that's fine.
Well, it seems like you made it special for Delilah, but like.
I tried a new blondie recipe for you, but that's okay.
Yeah, okay.
These are red velvet ones because I thought you'd like it because it matches your hair, but okay.
Blondie?
On that note, we see you know what, Cassie Brown? Give me a go ahead and give me a persuasion roll with advantage here. Gonna go ahead and give you this opportunity because the cop goes, he's like, "I would just love it if you guys could give me your designation cards to say that you were allowed to land here."
Ooh, okay. Oh my god.
Oh my, what'd you get?
We should stop having her roll.
I will say this could be persuasion or deception.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
What'd you roll?
Well, I guess deception could be plus. Oh my god, what is deception? No, it would have to be persuasion. I rolled a 2 and a 5. So it's 5 plus 4.
Okay, so a 9. Right. I will say this. They're going to get a -2 to this roll. I'm not going to tell you what I roll. And we'll see how we do it, okay? Right. All right, on that, he looks at Cassie Brown. Big pink dress with blonde curly hair. We're seeing when I say blonde hair, it's curly, like those curls that you see from hot rollers. So it's like big and blonde and down. And the pink dress, it's not a tutu, but it's one of those pink dresses you would see in
Toddlers and tiaras.
Exactly, like toddlers and tiaras kind of like situation. And she looks, for whatever they are going for in toddlers and tiara, the perfect, exactly what you would want in that. I don't know. I think those shows are weird. But anyways, he goes, "Well, hello, lass. I'd go ahead and ask the little lady for her designation card."
Oh, mister, I seem to have lost it on the way over. We got in a little bit of a scuffle, and we got hit by fire, and it really just scorched it away. But I do live here.
Well, as you know, a designation card is absolutely necessary, but for you, I will totally let you go ahead and just go on by.
Oh, well, thank you. And I have my bodyguards behind me.
Of course, they are more than welcome to follow you. What's your name, by the way?
Oh, my name is Samantha.
Give me a perception check.
Advantage?
Make us bless on her.
You know what? Give me, yeah, okay.
Bless. Cool. That's a
Bless.
D4,
And you know
right?
what? I will give you advantage on this. He's right here in your face. That is a D4, yeah.
Awesome.
And
You get
then
that
Evie and
advantage
I are
plus
blessed
it.
too for this minute.
Advantage? Okay. In this perception?
Mhm.
Okay, that's a 14.
On a 14, you see his eyes sort of like a little red line, just kind of. Samantha, got it.
Oh,
You have a great day here in Candyland.
Oh, and you go forward in sweetness. Thank you so much.
Well, you too, sweetness. Oh, I just love that.
And then
As you guys, yeah, you guys go. They let you pass as you see, and you hear maybe some a little talk behind you, some like maybe some whispers back and forth, but nothing really happens as you go forward. As you kind of come out of this hangar, your ship's still there, the By Felicia. You get a little call on your PAL. This is for Emerald, actually. And you hear, who's calling you? It's Cliff. Cliff calls you.
God damn it, Cliff. The blower
But you see it says Cliff right there.
Ignore.
You ignore, you press ignore, nothing happens. And then you hear like a bring, bring. It seems like there is a voice message that he sent to you that you're welcome to read and you don't, or listen to. You don't have to at all. But
Yeah, I'll listen to the voicemail he left.
you listen to, and
it's important to leave a voicemail.
That'd be rude.
yeah, as you turn it on, you hear, hello? Oh, is this how this thing works? Hello? Can somebody help me? No? Okay, so I just wanted to let you know that it seems that nobody has caught wind of our ship. We're going to start get within the gravitational pull from what Ava said, and we're just going to like lay low. That's really all I need to tell you. Also, I want to say I've burnt my entire body. Do not worry. It seems that we have some strange medicine that is going to heal me instantly. I'm in searing pain. That's all I have to tell you. Anyways, goodbye. As hangs up, that's the end of the video message. That voice message wasn't all that important.
No, figured it wouldn't be.
But you guys come up immediately as you go to the hangar. You see a string of houses that are like back to back to back to back. They look almost identical. And when I say like these houses are very like perfect nuclear, like it's a white picket fence, red door, blue windows. There is the roofs are perfect. Everything here is perfect, except the only thing that is not perfect is maybe how perfect it is. Everything seems like it's just so distant and coordinated, and everyone seems to have a smile on their face. Everyone seems to be in a really good mood. Birds are chirping all around you. You will note that there doesn't seem to be any natural wildlife. It seems to be like there's no deer, there's no dogs, there's nothing around, and also there's no plant life. When you look at, most like these kind of like nuclear kind of they'll have like a big tree with a swing in the front. That's not here. It seems to be that everything is artificial. The grass, even the trees look artificial. It kind of seems just like a fake tree that you would see in like a store, and like maybe some shrubbery that looks like they've painted shrubbery, like plastic pieces of. But yeah, it just seems like they've painted plastic pieces of that are in the shape of leaves. But everything is perfect, but off, if that makes sense.
Every facade's the same, you said, of the houses?
Everything. It is down to the minute details. Perfectly exactly the same. Even people may not be wearing exactly the same clothes, but they all kind of have a very similar thing. You're seeing the men kind of in sweater vests and ties, the women kind of wearing like these big, like, what are they called? Like poodle skirts. Very 50s kind of era going on. But the houses are ornate, but there seems to be a sign right in the front. There's a sign that says downtown. Then there's another one that says malt shop in one direction. In another direction, it says residential area, because apparently there's even more residences here. But Cassie Brown, you know this area very well. This is very close to your house. Your family doesn't. I will say you're not close enough that you could like walk there. It's definitely if you turn down the residential road, you have to go maybe a mile or so. But your family lives close to here, so you know the area. And on like the kind of you guys know that Brad Knightley is in a studio up on the other side of the planet.
Okay, guys. I know everything is kind of weird here.
Creepy, more like it.
Yeah, it's not fun. Just follow my lead, and I think we can make it to Brad without being stopped. Also, my name is Samantha, not Cassie. You do not know Cassie.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Cassie. On that note, where would you recommend everyone go? You know, of course, you guys can go straight to Brad Knightley, but there is some areas around here that you may know better than even the DM. This is your planet, and so therefore I'm going to give you kind of a bit of creative freedom. Where do you think you would want to go on this planet?
I think the first place I want to take them is sort of kind of like a mall-like area. The mall where a lot of people hang and congregate to see if we see people or maybe see him in passing in public, because he's seen in public make those appearances, you know, all in the fan club.
Perfect. As you go, you know that the mall is right downtown. It's very easy. It's like a big superstore with loads of different little things. You're seeing Aerie. You're seeing Forever 21. You're seeing a nice little Starbucks. There's definitely lots going on here. This is a mall. Simple as that. Any mall that you've ever seen. As you guys coming in, there's a little restaurant to the side with people with skates going, hello everybody, let's go ahead and have a great day. Everybody is smiling, their grins on their face, and the stores are packed. Everyone is just buying. But as you will note, on this planet, there doesn't seem to be any currency, and yet people seem to be exchanging stuff, Cassie Brown. You note that this seems to be candy dollars, which is dollars that essentially, because they want to be as close to a nuclear presentation as possible, it's all fake. They get whatever they want, whenever they want, so long as they exchange this fake money. It's not real. It's
like Monopoly money.
It's like Monopoly money in the best way, you know. And there's not just like a surplus. Like you can just like go and pick it up. It's free for everybody. But they like to like have this exchange, like there is some sort of like there is some kind of consumerism going on. But you note that at the mall, like you said, there is a fan club. This fan club is the hold on right
The
here.
Nighters.
The Nighters. See, you know me, know my notes better than I do. The Nighters right there.
I came up with it.
The Nighters are right there at the top. They have what looks to be a little storefront right there with all people just going like, oh my gosh, did you see the last episode of Out with the In-Laws? Like, oh my gosh, Brad was just looking so delicious. And then there's like an older lady like, oh yes, if I was just a few years younger. And then it seems to be women mostly of all ages just gushing over Mr. Knightley. Just, and that voice of Angel's just, oh my God. And everyone kind of gushing over him. But did you hear? Oh, I heard, yes. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. This is crazy. There seems to be some hushed tones and whispers right here at the fan club. More than welcome to go there, but there's also other stores. You know that there's clothing stores, there's Starbucks, there's lots of different kinds of stores you could go in. But I will say that these stores are not like, they're not useful like getting armor or weapons. Maybe more so like if you're trying to plan something. This seems to be a place that you're going to seem to get more mundane objects, if that's something that you would like to get.
I'm just showing them around, being like, okay, this is weird, but just make sure you're smiling. Just like
give me a performance check. Cassie Brown will have advantage on this. Igri and Emerald. You know what? Igri will be fine. Emerald, I think you're going to have disadvantage on this.
I had a nat 20. Okay.
No, no. You know what? I'm gonna keep. I have to keep it like that.
He probably would be awful at this. Performance is a 9.
9. Okay.
11.
11, 9. Cassie Brown, you're gonna have advantage on this.
7.
On that,
Igri was the best.
I know
Igri is just.
I had blessed.
Oh yeah. Oh, everybody does have bless. So go ahead and add bless if you want.
Oh yeah.
I'll guide myself too.
No, we don't have bless anymore. That's just for a minute.
What is it now?
Oh yeah, that only
It's
lasts
only
for a minute.
It's true. You guys don't have
That's
it
a cantrip.
anymore.
I just cast it again. So yeah, fair point.
Good for you. There you go. You guys have bless.
Bless is a cantrip?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that was a
It should be a first level spell.
Was showing you my spells just as a C under cantrips.
You know what? Let me look that up. But on that, we'll just go ahead and note it that it is a cantrip for right now. I will look that up to be sure.
It's probably a spell. I mean,
If so, I'm just thinking bless is rough to have as a cantrip.
Also, yeah.
yeah, guidance would be a cantrip.
Guide-
I don't think
I
bless
mean,
is.
a cool DM would let us have it as a cantrip.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
it's a first
unfortunately,
level
I'm
spell.
just so not cool.
You just give us cure wounds as a cantrip, you know.
Yeah.
Greater restoration.
No, it's a,
Oh my
it's a first level spell, so I'm not going to cast it.
What?
Okay.
Our DM's so cool. Wish is a cantrip.
Well,
What?
I still used guidance, and I got an extra 4, so I got a 15.
It was 7.
On that note, we see that our little turtle boy is just grinning and looking good while he does it. And we see Emerald's kind of got a little bit of a smile going on, just and Cassie Brown, even though this seems to be her planet, she too is a little bit uncomfortable being home after so long, having to, Cassie Brown's been her authentic self as the moment she got off planet. Seems to be a little bit different now. She's faking a lot. Yeah. But you guys are.
I was just going to say, she's really leaning into the outlaw side of things.
Yeah, really. On that note, where are you guys going here? Obviously, you're doing a little smile, but there are locations here that you could go. There's stores and stuff like that. If you want to do some rolls to kind of get more information on things, feel free.
Okay, guys. So there's a bunch of things here, and I'm going to need your help to keep me on track because these are things I haven't had in a really long time. Like, we should really go get coffee before we do anything, right? Right?
What's coffee?
Oh my god, it's delicious bean juice that is just so aromatic and bitter. You can put a little sugar in it.
I hate it when people call it bean juice.
I've never heard of beans producing juice. I've ate plenty of beans, but I never drank it.
Oh my gosh, I really think you would love it. But, sorry, you have to keep me on track. Yeah, we're here. But there's a bunch of clothing stores.
I got a jacket.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you don't really need any more clothing. There's like the PAL you break it, fix it stores. Oh, and then there's Brad Knightley's storefront that's here. And then there's like a Spencer's down the way, but we've never been allowed to go in there. It just
More than
looks
welcome to go in
abandoned.
there now.
But I think we should go to the fan club
Yeah, that makes sense.
to just see the movement, the gossip, and whatever.
All right.
But no coffee first?
I kind of really want coffee first. Do you think we should?
We got to get to money, don't we?
Oh, shoot,
Where
that's
did
right.
we-
I never had to worry about money.
We have to pay for the coffee?
Kind of, sort of. I don't know. I didn't really have to worry about money when I was here. Maybe.
So, on that note, on everybody, who would like to go to a store? We'll do it as a vote thing. Who would like to go to a store, and who would like to go to the Brad Knightley fan club? All for a store. All for the Brad Knightley club. All right, that's a 3-3. As you come up, you see, and then someone goes, "Well, hello, darling. How are you? You trying to be a member of Mr. Brad Knightley's fan club? I am the co-chair, and now soon to be president, as our president left, Cassie Brown being the former president of the Brad Knightley fan club."
Oh, yeah, I heard about some opening. I'm actually kind of already a member.
Oh my goodness, what's your name, sweetness?
Oh, my name is Samantha.
Samantha Duval. Huh, Duval. I will
I'm
say
just-
we
I'm
have
just
37 Samanthas, but we do not have a Samantha Duval.
Distantly related, but I'm just here visiting because I just heard about this fan club.
Oh, okay. Give me a deception check on that one. Because
Okay.
I think you were trying to be like you remember, but then
I will
I
guide
think
her.
it's
Got it. Yeah,
give it a guide.
I'm gonna need it.
I will say no advantage on this. Cassie Brown, what did you
Okay.
roll?
That is that's an 8.
Is it an
With-
8 plus 4, or just is that 8?
No, that's a 3 on my D20, a 3 on my D4, plus 2.
All right. On an 8, she goes, huh. Well, I do know that the love for Brad Knightley is galaxy spanning, so tell you what, why don't we just go ahead and sign you up right here? It was Samantha what now?
Duval, I'm sorry. I just
Samantha
really wanted to be
Duval.
part of you guys so quickly.
All right, Samantha Duval. All right, that is just dandy. All right. How do you spell that, Duval, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, that's a capital D,
D,
lowercase u,
of course.
capital apostrophe
My apostrophe.
VALLE.
Got it.
Because I get the feeling that she's more interrogating her now than signing her up for something.
Give me a. You know what? Give me. I'm going to do this again. Give me both perception and a insight check.
Which one do you want first?
Let's go ahead and do the let's do the perception check.
Perception. Okay. 9.
9. Okay, you don't really notice anything. Hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, you don't notice anything.
Okay.
But go ahead and do the insight check.
What, you get another nat 20 over there?
15.
15. On a 15, you note that she said that there was a lot of Samanthas, but no Duvals. But Duval's not a super weird name, and she's asking how you spell it. She seems to be asking a lot of questions that obviously, like, you naturally knew without on a roll. So on that roll, we'll go ahead and say, this is suspicious. Why is she asking these kinds of questions? Especially when this is just a fan club, right? Like, it shouldn't be that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Very exclusive.
Yeah, it seemed like this is a fan
This
club.
just
Why
makes
are they?
sense, Cassie.
Yeah, it makes sense to Cassie, but no one else. But
These are things I put in place.
She's the president. But she goes, well, all right. What about your little
Oh, they're my bodyguards. I come from a very affluential family.
oh, bodyguards. All right.
Yeah,
Bodyguard.
they're kind of styling. I dressed them up a little bit.
Is that
Pickle my boots.
that a gun you have there, Lassie? On your hip there. It looks like a gun. And that man
Lassie,
seems to have
no, my name is Samantha.
oh, Samantha. And what was your names?
I like to go by my Brad Knightley fan mail user accounts. I'm actually Brad Knightley Loverboy1 at hotmail.com.
Okay, Brad Knightley. Do I say it all at once, or should I just say Loverboy?
I like to really like elongate the Brad Knightley part, but yeah, however you want to
Okay,
say it.
the Brad Knightley Loverboy. Should I say that at Hotmail? That's not important. And you, Mr. Turtle Friend. We don't get a lot of people that look like you around here, huh?
I
Give
don't
me
know.
a perception check.
10.
On a 10, you know that she seems to be staring at you a bit intently, both Emerald and Igri. Cassie Brown seems to be kind of getting away with this, but she's failed quite too many deception and perception check. We're going to say that her costume's a little bit, she's missed some stuff, okay? So your firearm seems to be still revealed. On Igri, had made no attempt to hide yourself. She notes a little. We don't get too many people looking like you, Mr. Greenfellow, and I can surely say we don't get many synthetics here either.
I would just really like it if you wouldn't question them. They're just supposed to be behind me and just look out for me.
We were told just to look pretty and keep our mouths quiet.
That's
Give me
what
a
I did,
deception
so-
roll.
Can I give up the help action with?
Give me a help action.
15.
Okay. Give the help action, which is you'll have it. We'll do the +4 for this, so you'll get a +4 on it. I know that I've said this a couple times. You guys know it. I like the +4 for help as opposed to advantage. So add a D4 to that.
3. So 18 total.
Okay, on an 18, she goes, huh. Well, I do say that you are dressed very pretty, Miss Samantha Duvall. And you watch yourself, boy. I want to make sure that you don't, both of y'all look like some hoodlums. And maybe y'all should definitely speak when spoken to. You know what I'm trying to say.
Oh, I feel the men. Don't worry about that.
Of course. Well, now if we go ahead and talk about some good stuff, how you said that you were a member of somewhere else, I assume, not here. Said Samantha Duvall. Well, Samantha, we're a little bit of gossip in here because we just heard some awful news, and I felt like you should know it as well.
Oh my gosh, awful news.
Yes, it seems that there's going to be a bit of a hiatus for Out with the In-Laws right now because it seems that Brad Knightley is just awfully sick, and they felt like maybe there needed to be a little bit of a hiatus just for a while, but we're not going to be able to see our beautiful Mr. Knightley anymore.
Oh my gosh, that's almost a crime against humanity.
Oh, it sure is. It sure is. All right. Well, if there's nothing else you have for me, I have to lie down. I also have to make a few calls. You all have a blessed day. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I interrupt you there?
Yeah, I just wanted to wish you luck. You said you were running for president?
Oh, that's right. You see, we used to have this awful girl here, Miss Cassie Brown. Bit of a busybody, if you ask me. She ran off and she wasn't, how you would say, one of us. She was somebody that liked to go against the grain, someone that wanted to do. I mean, we appreciate her for creating this amazing fan club. We enjoy that. But you know what I say? Her family, the Browns, good riddance to that girl. I mean, I've never been fond of redheads myself. And, I've always said redheads are as close to, well, unmentionables as they can be. So, I'm glad she's gone. But that, you didn't hear from me, sweetheart.
Well, I don't think a douche like you will ever win. So, good luck.
Excuse me. Well, I never. Are you dipping out the moment you say that? Or are you going to argue with her a little bit?
It's very much like Cassie to dip out.
Okay, so you dip out. You go. She is
Something
furious.
No, does not have to deal with it.
She doesn't follow you. She seems to be on her phone calling somebody and be like, I swear to God, this is ridiculous. Where are you guys headed now? You know that there is, some locations. There's still some stores in the mall. There is, the location on the other side of the planet of the studio. And a little bit going on with, out with the in-laws. Something's going on there at the studio. Actually, you know what? Everybody, give me a perception check. With disadvantage, unless you can tell me what you're looking for specifically.
I'm looking to see if that busybody lady is like trying to rat us out right now.
Okay. Still with disadvantage.
I don't think.
Cassie Brown.
Oh.
I mean, even with it advantage, I'll probably get the same number.
2 for me.
Okay, Cassie Brown, what are you looking for?
I'm looking probably to see if anyone's like recognizing us or staring at us weird.
Okay, so you get a regular roll on this one. You agree?
Me?
Yeah. What are you sort of looking for?
He would probably just kind of be taking everything in. He wouldn't be really looking for a certain thing necessarily in particular. Just looking at each store as we walk by, seeing what's in it. If there's anything that seems interesting in it.
Cassie Brown, did your roll change at all without having disadvantage?
Me?
Or is it still a 6? Yeah.
Oh,
But just being a
becomes
normal roll.
4. Or I can roll again if you want me to.
Well, did you yeah, it's without disadvantage. So whatever you got is fine. What did you get now on your first roll?
16.
16? Okay. Well, 16 is fine. We're going to keep that 16. And you notice not the lady that you talked to, but it seems to be the officer that you saw earlier has been tailing you for a little bit.
I'm very racial.
Maybe it seems
not good.
That's profiling.
Something's going on, and it seems that you guys have piqued the interest of something or other.
Oh, I don't know if you need my roll, but even with disadvantage, I rolled 17.
Oh, okay. On a 17, you're not looking for anything. I'm glad that you said that. On 17, kind of going a little bit higher than Cassie Brown's, you notice the same thing, a police officer, but we'll give you separate information. So you don't notice the officer looking. You notice something else. You notice that people are staring at you, and it seems that particularly you and Emerald, are starting to create a bit of a stir. People are whispering about you. Everybody that was kind of buying things is now kind of like trepidatiously putting money away. They're kind of covering their purses. They're looking at you and they're like, what is going on? There's whispers. A commotion is starting to create as you guys are I assume you guys are leaving the mall at this point, right?
I would probably say, hey guys, we probably need to get out of here. Everybody's staring at us.
Oh, but you haven't had coffee yet.
That's all right. I don't. We'll come back.
I guess I can make coffee on the ship.
Yeah, you can make coffee on the ship. On that note, Cassie Brown, you are suddenly. Give me a. Hold on. Let's see. What do I want?
And I want to be true to the spell. My disguise only works for an hour.
It has. I don't think it's been an hour. You guys just gone to the mall maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Yeah, you know what? I think it's not hitting just an hour yet. So it's still working at the moment, but it's just off of that. So I'm going to say give me a dexterity saving throw. Okay, it has to be to 15.
Dexterity?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, luckily I have pretty good of these. 18.
As you hit an 18, you feel a cuff, like a very classic cuff, wrap around your wrist, but it seems like it's just short of being enough to clinch you, but it doesn't seem the officer has noticed. And he goes, well, hello, Miss Samantha, it is. And if I do say so myself, it seems that you are a Samantha Duval. This is a different officer. It seems that this officer is a little bit unique. He's definitely robotic, but he himself seems to look closer to Emerald, actually. Seeming to have some robotics around him, but he seems to, unlike Emerald, where like Emerald has kind of like this nasty, like bladed arm, has robotics. This one seems to be much more like, how to put this, if you're going to have cybernetics, this is a little bit like nicer looking. Like his cybernetics don't come past his collar. They seem to just be like revealing on his fingertips a little bit. It's very muted. And he has sheriff, but so it doesn't seem like he may not be a robot at all. Depends on what your interpretation of this is. But he grabs you and he has a little bit of cuff and he's like, Miss Samantha Duval, I would just appreciate it kindly if you would come with us right now. We have some questions about coming here.
Oh, do you know who my daddy is?
Well, I would just love to know.
The tip cow.
Oh, I would just love to know. And your friends, why don't you come with us too? And it seems to be that there's more of those traditional officers with guns drawn, ready to go. And but one of them seems to have a device on his hip. It seems to be just like a kind of going, and give me a perception check. It seems just to be like a little box with like a radial kind of like red light going, kind of like shooting across. 14.
17.
17.
Me too.
Yeah, everybody on this one.
Just a 10 on that one.
Okay, other than Igri, you start to notice that everything around you seems to be kind of going, but if you look off into the distance, the people that were kind of muttering, they seem to be walking a little bit slower. They seem to be kind of like going about their business a little bit differently, almost as if their gait has changed from before. But they are ready to shoot you. They're ready to go, and they say, "Go ahead and come with us. Let's not make this difficult." Cassie Brown, you did save on yours, so you can slip the cuffs, but they are still on you at the moment.
I really don't think there's a reason for me to go. Do you have a warrant? My daddy always taught me about law.
Well, honey, last chance. You can ask for a warrant again, or you could come with us nicely so we don't have to bruise that little pretty face of yours.
Why do you want us to come when I think you should leave? And I'll cast command as I say leave.
Okay. As you cast command, leave. Is there any saving throw or anything I need to do for that?
Yeah, it's a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. +1. This. What do I need to get?
11.
I rolled a 20. I actually rolled 19 +1.
Weird
so.
flex.
I will say here, hold on, let me just turn it so it's honest.
Oh,
so you
yeah,
guys see.
anyone can turn a dice to the camera, Jeff.
Oh, you're right. I should have been like.
Yeah, I can too. Look at that.
Oh, nat 20 on that note. He looks and he goes, "Oh, wow, I do appreciate the forcefulness. I've given your Miss Samantha one last chance, but I'll give you your first chance."
I mean, my daddy used to tell me growing up that he was so poor he could not pay attention, and I'm gonna slip out of the cuffs, grab my gun, and shoot him.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
Do I get Do I get advantage with sneak?
Sneak attack and advantage, yes.
Okay. I guess I'll do it here. Revolver, advantage, and add sneak attack. I'm not going to do sharpshooter yet.
Okay.
Well, no, I am. That's a -5. Yeah, I'll take it. He's right there.
What'd you roll on that?
I think that's a 15.
On a 15, where are you aiming on him?
Just his chest.
You shoot right through his chest. The bullet comes out, boom, as normal. But as you start to notice, as it hits into the air, it starts to slow down as it rotates, and it kind of sits right there in place. And it slowly comes towards it, but it comes to a snail's pace. And he picks it up out of the air and he goes, "That was your last chance." Everybody could go ahead and roll initiative for me real quick. But on that note, it is almost midnight. So how about we go ahead and pick up this fight next time. So if you guys like this, please give us a like, follow, share something for everybody else. I know today we had to start a little bit late, but next time we are coming right into combat. We got to see Cassie Brown put a bullet to an officer's head, but unfortunately it didn't work. We saw Ygritte with a beautiful smile this time, charming all the ladies around, and we saw Emerald just being awesome and sweet to Cliff, giving some life advice that he may or may not take. If you guys enjoyed this, again, please like, please follow. But on that note, you guys have a great night. Have a good one.
Night, everyone.
Later. Good night.
Later. Good night, everyone.